Whoa! Congratulations, SHIB Army. Bone and Leash'd. We are way stronger than the food that was around a week or two ago. You see, we are on our way building our economy on way stronger grounds than it has ever been before. And in this episode we will talk about more the upcoming utility for Leash, SHIB and Bone and NFTs. We are all witnessing a whole new paradigm shift towards culture where freedom of choice is possible, truly. And that is going closely hand in hand with more familiar term freedom of speech. Yet it is truly becoming possible. This is a beginning for all that. So keep up the flame, keep up the fire going. Of course, when that paradigm shift is, something new that you cannot compare to a piece of history and say that it's living today. No, this is a whole new paradigm shift, a whole new level. That's why it happens on its own way. You see, of course, it begins today with relevant matters related to our economy. And what this makes possible is that people are finally getting the control and management for their own assets, what they own. Truly, when the future unfolds with ethos and true values of freedom of choice, you see that new values will be there. You see that it should be always people first, since the ultimate value is within people. Wherever you are, this is the way how trust and value as a tool becomes possible for people to be together. And right there is also the choice made possible. And then you combine it with that freedom. With these thoughts, subscribe, ring the bell on the channel, more to come. Keep in mind, this is beginning. We will touch multiple industries and go far. Any of you can participate. You can be part of us the way you like, the way you can. Come together. Make new relations. Let's go.
Aiotko joskus hankkia?
Enjoying the sunny day before autumn colors fall. You see no food there and no food here. As pointed out in the latest Medium article and update, recommend to read, 10,000 lovable creatures as an NFT drop. Unique NFT pieces are on their way to you. And this brings to mind a classical NFT collection a few years ago when it began an era, and these days those pieces are auctioned in auction houses as well and traded every day between people. They are also put in actual frames and materialized on walls. There you see the crossing of digital and the material world when you want to decorate and be proud of those pieces. Art is forming into new shapes and forms like water. And how this Shiboshis is going to work and how you are able to get them. Of course, this is an exclusive and very limited drop, so I'm here advocating everybody to be ready and set when the lights go on, since these Shiboshis will be available for 24 hours only, and more updates related to that is coming also on this channel. So they will be available within a week or even earlier. And how you can then get one of those unique pieces which have different unique characteristics and traits. And by the way, you can use these characters in a gameplay that is yet to come. So all these, classes and all those traits have different abilities in the game, and you might, get reach of attack and longer reach of abilities if, your character has laser eyes and so forth. There are many kind of different characters, samurais and warriors and gladiators. You will see. It's 10,000 different lovable creatures, and think of them as your characters as well in the upcoming gameplay. So back to the tokenomics, how this works, how you can get your own Shiboshis. And by the way, it's limited to only 10 Shiboshis per wallet, so that is why, because more people shall get them. So, well, if you want to buy them, then it's, prepare a little bit more leash for that, since you can buy them only with leash in the beginning for the first 24 hours. And after that, it's free market. People can trade them on these different NFT marketplaces, OpenSea, for example. And you can change the name of your Shiboshis to something unique by owning SHIB, of course. You can rename it, and that amount, how much it costs, it will be burned. So there is the burn function. The SHIBs will be burned. So it takes $100 worth of SHIB for the burn. So where to buy? There will be a site, and it requires that you can connect your wallet to Shibaswap. So how it works, there are 3 different tiers, expensive levels for different Shiboshis. And the first one will cost 0.1 Ethereum in Leash'd. So remember, it's pegged to that 0.1 Ethereum, and the next level is 0.2, and the third level is 0.3. If Leash'd price continues to rise, then you will have to use less Leash'd for acquiring Shiboshis. There is the burn function for the name change for your own Shiboshis, and those names are unique in the blockchain, so only one name can be used. Dilemma: what will be the name of your baby Shiboshis? Yeah, there is another one. So Shiboshis are minted at purchase. Attributes are unique. It's your choice which one you find beautiful, which Shiboshis you can relate the most. And there is the gaming aspect. As your own characters, you will be able to use the NFTs in the game, which is codename the Oshiverse right now. Those playable characters you will play with your own SHIB in the game. And of course, this is just the beginning for the utility of those NFTs. I would think of them as a store of value as much as
art has been historically a good store of value. It has accumulated its value, and when we got a big community that can relate to these pieces, these unique pieces of art, I'm sure you gotta, if you really want one in the beginning, I'm sure you gotta be ready for it. Really be ready for within the week, and make sure you got the leash. Do you have own ideas, own views, which will add up to the ever-growing economy of us? Be free and share your views. The community will make the most out of it. Usually in those digital NFT auction places, there is fee for trading, but for trading Shiboshis on Shibaswap, there will be no fee, except for the gas fee, of course. That is for everyone. So, talking about gas, when it is getting lower towards the next year, when Ethereum updates get up to speed, then the possibilities with the utility are going to expand exponentially. So with these thoughts, this will be a series towards the release of Shiboshis, and let's make the most out of it with our Woof. Make